This is a certified
Bob Sponge 10.
classic.
Hey, it's your boy, Bob Sponge. Not Bob Sponge 10, because in this game I'm just Bob Sponge. But I've got things on my mind as usual whenever I make one of these videos. But yeah. Something I've noticed about people is that they don't really do what I do when it comes to businesses, and especially restaurants. Okay. Um, and what I like to do, or what I don't like to do, is when a restaurant, um, you know, treats me, Jaguar, telling me to move. Why don't you move yourself? Why don't you move your soul closer to God, Jaguar? Anyway, what I like to do, or I keep saying what I like to do. What I don't like to do is I do not like to patronize restaurants and other businesses that have done me wrong in the past. Places get one chance, and if they do something that I don't like, then I don't go back, and that's just it. That's all there is to it. There are people who buy iPhones, and this is just an example. It doesn't have to be iPhone, but there are people who will buy iPhones, and they know that Apple bricked their old iPhone on purpose, and then they just go and they buy a new iPhone, which is exactly what they want you to do. That's why they brick your old phones. And they just go ahead and they buy a new phone. That doesn't make any sense to me, because would why would you patronize a business that has already done you wrong in the past? And people say, "Oh, but Bob Sponge, everyone deserves a second chance." No, they don't. No, they don't. You know, is your money and your values worth so little? I mean, really. Um, I was telling people about why I don't go to Burger King, and that's I don't think I've told that story on this channel before, but I will. Maybe at like a 50 subscriber special or something like that. I'll tell the story. But yeah, I tell people why I don't go to Burger King, and they look at me and they go, "Well, that was a long time ago." And I go, "Yeah, it was." And they go, "So you will inconvenience yourself to avoid Burger King just because of that?" And I'll say, "Yeah." Um, you know, and okay, here's a story I'll tell. One time I was at Sonic with my dad, and one of the employees was rude to my dad, and so I've not been to that Sonic since, or any Sonic for that matter. I haven't been to any Sonic since. I would consider going to a different Sonic, but I will not go to that one again because they disrespected my dad, and that's just not worth it to me. But I think that people that aren't vindictive, people that don't hold grudges for things like that, are actually quite pathetic. Um, it's like, how little do you value yourself to just let something like that go? People will say that, you know, forgive and forget. That's the best thing to do. Uh, I think that's a little bit ridiculous. I think that, you know, you can forgive, that's fine, but you shouldn't forget about it. You shouldn't act like it didn't happen because it did. And if you just let it go, then uh, what's to keep it from happening again? You know? And I know, I know that the restaurants don't care. I know they're not losing any business over it. I know that if you don't go to the restaurant, then other people will. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But it's just a betrayal to yourself, I think, to let people treat you that way. You know, even if nothing bad actually happens to them, at least at least you're not having to stoop so low as to go crawling back to them. I mean, man, how sad is that? I mean, really, that was a pretty good play right there, actually. Uh, that's just so incredibly cringe. Uh, just, just very sad. Very shallow and pedantic, if I do declare. Oh, I thought there were spikes up there. I wasn't ready to move. Anyway, that's the thing about tagpro. They keep changing out these maps. Makes it hard for someone like me who only plays one game every 8 months or however long it's been. Some ballers rise up. uh, like some ballers are the gamers of the tag pro world. I just thought about that just now. Some balls are the gamers of the tag pro world. They deserve more respect, even though most of them are just cowards who don't want to deflate the stats on their own account, so they play as guest and just poop it up as a sunball. It's there are actual people who just haven't made an account and they're just sunballs. That's pretty cool. It's like being a default skin on Fortnite. People are like, oh, default skins, cringe. Not really. Uh oh, my computer's battery's running low. Probably got about 30 seconds worth of gameplay here left in game. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to end the video right here. I've already said what I wanted to say. I'm going to lose this match anyway, so it doesn't matter. Maybe one of these days we'll win. We'll actually win a game on video. But that's going to be it for now. Bye.